Should I punch it? Well, hello, and thank you for joining me once again for Ari's Kitchen. It's good to see you today. It's May, summer's afoot. No, summer's not afoot, it's a season. We're gonna be making some more potatoes today. It's just another step in our journey to become master of potato, which I think they should be giving out at different universities and graduate programs. I'm gonna include a petition down below you can sign. It looks like the comment section, so you're gonna have to comment and then click, would you like to post this comment? You say yes, that's signing the petition. Don't worry, I told YouTube about it, they know it's all legit. Please sign it. So here I am back in my kitchen trying a new preparation of potato that I've never ever tried. I've never tried making it, I've never tried eating it, I've never tried watching someone eat it, I've never tried listening to someone eat it, I've never tried punching it. There's a lot of things I haven't tried with scalloped potatoes, which is what I'm making today. And I can try all of those things. Although I think punching it might be a great idea. I can't wait to do it later. So stay tuned for punching some potatoes. Punchin' Potatoes. That is a band name. So in my highly esteemed and educated tier list of potatoes, I ranked scalloped potatoes in the category of what is it? Which so happens to just be one above a toy. So it's nowhere near S tier. This is gonna have to really blow my mind to jump the rankings. And I don't have high hopes. I'd like to be proved wrong. I'd like to have another delicious potato preparation to just like shove down my hole. So let's get started. I think scalloped potatoes is, and this is coming from someone who has no idea about them. I think it's one of those dishes that people think of like home cooking. Your parents made you scalloped potatoes after a long day of running around on the yard and tripping and getting a raspberry on your knee. And it hurts so bad that you don't know what to do with yourself. So you start to limp, and then all your friends are like, what the hell's going on with that guy? And then you pretend like you're not hurt, so you just like walk it off. And they're like, rub some dirt in it. You rub some dirt in it, and then it gets infected, and then you have 3 doctor's appointments in the span of 1 week. Ugh. And then they're mad that you want to try to copy someone's homework, like you're behind. Maybe just clean up the schoolyard so we don't have accidents like that. Okay, scalloped potatoes. This is a preparation that we bake and we bathe. It literally bathes. You cut the potatoes and then bathe it in like a cream sauce. That sounded really disgusting, but that's actually what the recipe says. In a 9x13 baking dish, that's oddly specific. What's your angle, Pinterest? Pour a thin layer of sauce on the bottom of the dish, layer the potatoes, and then top with the rest of the sauce, and repeat. Is that not bathing? When I'm going into a bath, I put the water in, then I put my butt in, and then I put more water in. Okay, we're doing the same thing here. So if you've ever bathed, you know how to do this recipe. I have a mandolin slicer. That's really sharp. This helps cut potatoes or other items very, very thinly. And this is what prevents you from cutting yourself. But I don't know if I'm gonna use it. Kind of takes the fun out of it. So we're gonna be using a mandolin slicer. We're just gonna be going until we have a bunch of sliced potatoes. And then we create this like special cream sauce or potato bathwater, and then we bake it, and then we eat. And then hopefully our knee feels better. We won't trip on the schoolyard anymore. Why are you looking at me? Okay, so for this recipe, the ingredients you're gonna need are nutritional yeast, oat milk, 1/2 of a lemon to juice, thyme. No, you need the herb, thyme. You're gonna need some garlic, some onion powder, some salt, some pep, ground nutmeg, cashews, the magic ingredient of vegan cooking and baking that we've been blessed with. Thank you, cashews. 07 cashews, shouts out to cashews everywhere. Listen, my uncle's a cashew, but I know I'm biased. I love cashews, all right? 07 to all the cashews out there. If you're a cashew watching, make sure you comment below and sign the petition. And then that's it. We're basically making thin potatoes and a cream sauce. It's a pretty straightforward recipe, but listen, I need a vacation from the chaos, because last week, we were throwing potatoes, we were deep frying things, Peach was trying to lick the hot oil up off the ground. I had to prevent her from being in the kitchen. What the? Did you hear me talking about you? Come here. She heard hot oil and she said, where? Give me hot oil. The more dangerous, the more I want it. Taking after her papa. Right, Egg? Good girl. So let's grab our potatoes. I'm gonna use russet potatoes for this recipe, and let's get to skinning them puppies. Nope, skinning them potatoes. We'll skin the potatoes, and then we get going. All right, so I have skinned and then cleaned my russet potatoes. They're all ready to go. They're looking really naked. And now I'm going to mandolin slice them. And I think I go this way. Long way down. That wasn't a good descriptor. If this was a muffin, I would be having muffin top down, or muffin bottom down, not muffin side down. If this was a hot dog, I would be cutting it into little bites instead of 2 long hot dogs. So we're gonna do the opposite of long hot dog way. Whoa, that is thin. Look at that. My God, that's cool. All right. I just don't find it very fun to use this, you know? All right, so we're just slicing these potatoes. Peachy, I'm cooking here, okay? We have dinner service due in a couple hours, and I do not want my boss to yell at me. He already threatened to fire me once today. Because these potatoes are like, not the biggest, I don't think the like slices are gonna be that large. I imagine these to have like big giant slices, but these are the potatoes we got. So this is what we're doing here, okay? Hopefully we won't cut ourselves. Be very careful. Always use the safety device. Easy peasy. All right, so the mandolin slicing has been done. These potatoes are actually looking really, really cool. It's very satisfying to see them cut this thin. They're like basically translucent. Like, look, you can see me behind it. Anyway, now we have to get our sauce ready. So we're gonna add all these ingredients to our high-powered blender. This is a little one that I use. Okay, we're gonna do cashews, milk. Then we're gonna add our nooch, which you can never have too much nooch. You'll learn that from watching any vegan cooking tutorial worth a damn, or any of my stuff, to be honest. Then we have our garlic, pop it in there. Onion powder, easy peasy. Salt and pepper, and juice from 1 lemon. Also, this does not give it a lemon flavor or taste. It's basically just gonna nullify the cashew taste, like the taste of the specific, nut that is a cashew. It does a good job of neutralizing it. That's what the lemon does. All right, so I'm going to high power blend this for 45 seconds to 1 minute, and then we are gonna have our sauce. That'll be that. Right. It is now time to assemble these potatoes. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna smell this actually. I'm gonna taste it. Smells good. Tastes good. Tastes like a cheesy, very thin cheese sauce. We're gonna pour a thin layer of sauce on the basement level of this dish. I think we might have supposed to have been greasing this dish. We didn't grease it. I think, no way I'm greasing that dish. Okay, pour a thin layer of sauce on the bottom of the dish, layer half the potatoes, top with half cream sauce. What? Is this a single potato by single potato situation here? Because this is, I feel like I'm organizing a board game for everyone to play, and I'm the only one who's ever played it. So all of my friends who I'm trying to explain the game to are zoning out and getting tired because it's too much information. But I'm just imagining the good time that we're gonna all have once everyone understands the game, because I know how much fun this game can be. So I'm, eagerly explaining it to people who are basically asleep. And this is, what are we doing? I'm also gonna put a little cheese on top because it says that's optional. And cheese on top as an option is something, I think we should all be taking advantage of. It's kind of crazy that these potatoes are just like, literally, they're plain and we're just putting them in a pan. I don't think any civilized person would tell you that eating unseasoned raw potatoes is even remotely good. Like, what kind of person would do that? I wouldn't listen to them. Although they seem like they might be cool and maybe like handsome too, but I don't know. I've never met them. All right, I'm just layering the potatoes. Hey, pick a card, any card. I'm a magician. I'm about to make potatoes disappear. I was supposed to preheat the oven. Damn it. 375. I think, okay, an oven app where you can preheat your oven from your phone. That's what we gotta make. Sharks. Today, I'm looking for 100,000 potatoes and $20 as well for my investment. Oven O'Clock. Oven O'Clock is an app that allows you to turn on your oven or your neighbor's oven with the press of a button on your smartphone or your dumb phone. I don't know your phone. Not gonna judge it. There is no safety features. Once it's on, there's no off switch. And we, as the owner of the app, will have access to all of your home Wi-Fi networks. Just like TikTok. We can access the Wi-Fi. All right, we're almost done here. I'm just layering the rest of the potatoes. Not gonna lie, this is really boring. I've prepared a lot of different foods and this might be the most boring preparation ever. You're basically setting the table if potatoes were plates. Okay, that's it. So now I'm gonna cover the rest in the, what is this sauce called? What is this sauce called? Easy peasy, nothing to it. It says there was an option to like include some onions in there. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing potatoes and sauce. That's that. Don't worry, Kermit. The potatoes are almost done. Okay, I've cut very large slices of Miyoko's mozzarella and I'm putting some Daya shreds on the rest of the spot just to have a little bit of meltiness to it because it's a cheese sauce, it doesn't really melt. All right, so this is what our scalloped potato dish looks like prior to going in the oven. When was I supposed to add the thyme and the nutmeg? Oh no, I didn't include any of that. Gotta scroll through this complete novel real quick. Topped with chives, parsley, or more fresh thyme. Oh no. Okay, wait. Place in the oven, cover with lid or foil. Bake for 40 minutes. Remove cover, bake for another 30 minutes. Potatoes should be fork tender. Once done, sprinkle with a little more thyme. A little more thyme. All right, so I sprinkled a little bit of thyme on top. Then we're gonna chuck it in the oven for 40 minutes covered. Remove the cover, another 30 minutes, and then it's time to eat. It's been some time. I've just let this thing cook. Let him cook, and now it's time to get it out of the oven. So I'm gonna grab it. All right. So here's the thing about this is I may have undermeasured my potatoes. I think I used like closer to 2 pounds than 3 pounds and it called for 3 pounds of potatoes for this amount of sauce. So my potatoes might be buried / deep sea diving right now in this sauce. That's not to say that they're not gonna be delicious because they still might be really, really good. But it doesn't look like the Pinterest recipe looks, and that's okay. It still looks kind of pretty. I'm glad I did the cheese on top. I think that's a pretty beautiful looking thing here. I also didn't touch the nutmeg. Sorry, 07 to the nutmeg. All right, I'm gonna try to section off a little piece out of this corner and see if we can get kind of a bite. Okay, this is interesting looking. You can sort of see the layers of potatoes in the pan too. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely looks a little mushy, but that's to be expected because I didn't use enough potatoes. I should have used more potatoes. But that tastes good though. I'm about to take a bite. Can you calm down, oven? You're not even on anymore. So dramatic. Oh my God, it's so good and rich. The roof of my mouth is numb. It's so burnt right now. Oh my God, that's delicious, that's flavorful. The potatoes are like soft. What's it called when you marinate something hot? They're like hot marinated in this sauce. Oh, cooked. I'm gonna take another bite. It's too hot. Okay. If you can push through the pain of the roof of your mouth burning, it's really good. Oh, I'm really burnt here. The first bite sort of did it and the second bite really did it. So definitely let this cool. This is literally 10 times better than I expected it to be. It's just so flavorful. I don't know where's the flavor coming from? Like this cheese sauce is banging. The cashew-based cream sauce, is it called the bechamel? Is that what it is? I would say like this has a surprisingly flavorful taste. The texture, still kind of weird to me. Yeah, like the texture is weird to me because the potatoes are good texture because they're just like soft enough to chew and they're good. They're not like hard, but they're also not like too mushy. But the sauce around the potatoes is a little bit mushy. I actually didn't think that the flavor from the sauce was gonna get through into the potatoes because they were just so plain, but it did. Like this is bomb. I can see why people like this. And for vegan cheese sauces, this recipe nailed it. Like highly recommend if you're gonna make this and you want it plant-based. Hello, excuse me, I'm filming here. Hey Google, stop, leave, and never come back. I definitely pulled it out before the timer was up. I just got bored. There's a kind of a little look at the inside. It's really good. I'm kind of eating my words as I eat the scalloped potato. It's nice. I just wish I had ratioed properly, but it still doesn't even matter that much. I also think melting the cheese on top, huge move. Really, really solid move. Pretty athletic food. You can move it around at good speeds. Doesn't really leave the spoon nicely. You can hold it upside down, it stays in. We'll fix that in post. Bro, that's delicious. That's delicious. Okay, scalloped potatoes, A tier. I'm giving them an A, A minus, A minus. Texture brings it down to an A minus, but that flavor is so good. So good. A minus minus. It took a really long time to cook. Like it was just sitting in there. What was it even doing in there? Just hurry up next time. This looks like a pizza thing. It doesn't look like scalloped potatoes because they're bare. You can't even see them, but actually kind of looks like a cool looking food. It definitely looks cheesy. So I don't know if this entire pan's gonna fit into an envelope. Maybe I'll parcel it up and put it into a bunch of little envelopes. If you can scream pretty loud in the comments or make me laugh, I'll send you some, okay? I'll send you some in an envelope. We got potato-proof envelopes so they ship well. I like this. This jumped all the way up, dude. I did not expect this to be that good. I truly did not expect this to taste that good. So well done, scalloped potatoes. Proud of you. Some parts of your texture are kind of weird, but like nobody's perfect. That's still really hot. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed trying something new with me. And if you like scalloped potatoes, maybe try giving it a shot, making it plant-based. Either way, I appreciate you being here and I'll see you next week for more potatoes and stuff. And now this is gonna sit on my counter as I snack on it throughout the day and maybe the week. I'm gonna leave it out though. It's fine. Room temp. Let's see how really athletic this potato is. This is a new shirt. That was so rude. This actually kind of looks like art. Potato by Julien.